Play of the game.
Time's up. Let's try that again.
Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's MCKOOKIE. Welcome to yet another Overwatch upload from myself. I'm going to be showing you guys some gameplay with Genji, the offensive, kind of like the assassin ninja of the future. You're going to see me adapt to my enemies in this gameplay. Basically, I try to start off with Genji and I realize it's not working, so I try to take on the enemy team by switching to Winston, who is more like a gorilla tank, and then when he stops working for me, I switch back to Genji. So basically, a great example of why I love this game is if you're using a character and you keep getting destroyed, you can instantly switch to a different one on the fly once you die, and you can have a completely different experience and completely change the game for your team. But enough about that. That's for the background gameplay. What I wanted to talk about was E3 2016. We had that go down a few days ago, and in my last video I was talking about how I was hyped for E3, and then I got Overwatch and I didn't really care, and E3 came out of nowhere and just, I'm gonna be honest, it surprised the hell out of me. Like, first of all, Sony, holy crap did they come to play. God of War looks absolutely amazing. I wasn't even, like, I heard rumors of a God of War game, but I didn't know we were getting one anytime soon. And even then, I had, like, pretty low expectations, because it's like, you know, in God of War 2, he killed all of the gods. You know, spoiler alert, those of you who haven't played, I apologize. The game's, like, almost 10 years old now, so you should have. Basically, he killed all the gods, so it's like, where are they going to go with this? As soon as Kratos emerges from the shadows in that gameplay trailer, holy crap. I'm going to try not to cuss in this video, but I just lost it. I think the gameplay that they showed, I watched all 7 minutes of it. He's basically going around with his son, and he's beating the crap out of, like golem-looking goblin guys, and then he fights a troll towards the end. If you guys haven't seen it, I'll link it down in the description. The gameplay looks amazing. It looks like the original God of War games, but a lot more refined. The camera is no longer like 50 yards away from you. It's more like over the shoulder, so it's really, it just seems really a lot more immersive, I want to say. It's kind of like reminding me of Shadows of Mordor mixed with a little bit of Tomb Raider. And right here, guys, in the background, I'm going in with Winston, trying to break up the enemy defenses a little bit. God of War looks fantastic, and then out of nowhere, bam, Spider-Man trailer drops, and that looks amazing too. And I'm just sitting here like, what? Like, what is this, 2005? What is this? We have God of War and Spider-Man looking good? I was super excited. I mean, instantly, hype restored. And there was like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 other games that look great. Days Gone looks like a really good zombie-ish apocalypse survival game. Very cool. Had like a Last of Us kind of vibe. You had the shooters, the big 3 shooters. We had Infinite Warfare revealed, the gameplay, at least the campaign. They showed off a little Titanfall 2, and they also showed off Battlefield 1. Right off the bat, I'm going to say Battlefield 1 looks absolutely fantastic. It's just like, they showed first of all, they showed multiplayer gameplay, basically stuff that you're going to get to enjoy if you play the game multiplayer, not like some scripted campaign event. This was straight multiplayer. Like, they take out like this 200-foot long Zeppelin in midair, and you got a guy running around with a trench shotgun and a bayonet on the end. Just absolute madness. Looked amazing. And then, surprise, surprise, in my honest opinion, I saw the Infinite Warfare reveal campaign at least, and I actually think it looked pretty damn good. I was watching it, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, it's in complete outer space, but the effects look really neat. Like the zero gravity effects, and when they breach this spaceship cockpit and everybody kind of just blows out through the front window. Really, really awesome special effects going on. Honestly, I think if Infinite Warfare didn't have the name Call of Duty over it and it was like its own brand new IP, that game would be really successful right now. Like, people would be really hyped for it. But of course, because it's Call of Duty, you know, obviously it's got to live up to being like Call of Duty. But I was impressed with what I saw. I'm not going to say it didn't absolutely blow me away, but I was sitting there and I was like, you know what? This actually looks pretty good to me. Now, the one thing I was a little disappointed about with E3 was Titanfall 2. I was watching it, and I'm like, you know what, this looks kind of meh. I saw Drifter's video talking about it. He did like a quick little review of the hour and a half he spent playing it, and it kind of summed up my feelings from the gameplay I watched. To be honest, Titanfall 2 kind of looks more or less like what we have now with Black Ops 3. Maybe like Black Ops 3 with bigger maps. They were showing like a pulse grenade that basically sucks. It can suck like 2 or 3 other people on the enemy team and kind of stick them together so you can shoot at them. I don't really like cheesy stuff like that, kind of gimmicky stuff. I mean, in campaign it's fine, but if that makes it over, like that was, I think, multiplayer. Not really a fan of that stuff, and it looked kind of bland and generic to me. Like the colors, it didn't look as colorful to me as Titanfall 1. And then Drifter was talking about how everybody kind of just leaves their Titans on autopilot and just runs around the map with their Titans on autopilot. Wasn't really feeling Titanfall 2, but Infinite Warfare, not a bad looking game. We don't get the multiplayer reveal until September 2nd, which is kind of bad, but I'm gonna approach it with an open mind. I overall enjoyed Ghost. That's me failing as Genji in the background, guys. I apologize for the semi-terrible Genji gameplay in the background. I'm trying to really master this guy. He's probably one of the higher skill cap characters to use in Overwatch. What's cool about Overwatch is each character, they basically give you a rating of how difficult they are to use out of 3 stars. And I've been using like McCree and Reaper, who are like 1-star characters, like basically the pick up and play characters that don't really take a lot of skill. They're pretty easy to destroy with. Genji's a 3-star max difficulty guy. And I'm trying to get the hang of him. And, I mean, it's frustrating sometimes because he isn't the easiest person to use. But when you land your kills, it feels really rewarding. But anyway, back to E3. I'm going to approach Infinite Warfare beta with an open mind. I'm definitely going to give the multiplayer beta a shot if we even get one, I guess. And you guys can also expect Battlefield 1 beta gameplay from me, as well as Titanfall 2 beta gameplay, if I'm lucky enough to get access to those betas. I signed up for EA Insider, so I hope to be getting access to those. But anyway, guys, in this video, I just wanted to talk about, my feelings for E3 2016. I think this was one of the best E3s we've ever had. Definitely a strong year for Sony. Finally, if you don't have a PS4, you now have a legit reason to get one, or I should honestly say several reasons to get one now, because Sony just dominated with E3. Xbox show was pretty cool too. Microsoft showed off Gears of War 4, so if you're into that stuff, that game looks pretty cool too. And their new console looks cool. I think it's a little too early for Sony or Xbox to kind of be introducing any new consoles. I mean, I feel like we're finally getting to the point where they're finally hitting their stride. But whatever. But anyway, guys, just wanted to make this video, get my opinions out about E3 2016. Honestly, I was really surprised. I was really surprisingly satisfied with the games I saw. I mean, I had no hype for it, like I said in my last video, and I came out smiling. Really excited for what this year has to bring for games. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. Had some Overwatch gameplay in the background, rocking Genji and Winston on the map Hanamura. If you guys enjoyed, give the video a like rating and subscribe for more. I will catch you next time. McCookie out.